Hello guys, today I am doing a video on the new Stardust support. This support is technically also for the Red Majestic Dragon, but very slightly. So we're just going to go with the new Stardust support for now. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So as you guys can see, we have a new continuous spell known as Arriving Miracles. When this card is activated, place one level 1 dragon monster from the hand or top of your deck on your deck. Neither player can return Stardust Dragon or Synchro monsters that specifically list that card in their deck from their field to their extra deck. Sorry, guys. So basically, this is preventing the effect of the Majestic Stardust Dragon. I believe the Majestic Red Dragon has it too, but anyway, Majestic Stardust Dragon, I believe it's either during your standby phase or your in phase that it goes back into your extra deck and gives you the Stardust Dragon from your graveyard. This is helping you prevent that, meaning that you can keep your more powerful monster on the field. Continuing. If you synchro summon a monster, if a synchro monster is special summoned, a key word here is being if a synchro monster is special summoned. Also meaning technically that if your monster is maybe Stardust Dragon that you play Monster Reborn, you can also activate this effect. So if monster is special, synchro monster is special summoned, you can apply one of the following effects, but you cannot apply the same effect of Arriving Miracle for the rest of this turn. So either draw one card, special summon one tuner monster from your hand. See, all these effects are supposed to be kind of combined. So whenever it's activated, this card's activated, you place the level 1 dragon on top of your deck, which will be the new Majestic Dragon that is I will show you guys in a little bit. And then you're supposed to synchro summon, and then you can also, I'm guessing one of the cards somewhere here, I don't remember where, will let you bring back a synchro monster, letting you draw a card and special one tuner from your hand. Then you can go into the new Synchro monster that's level 11 off of the level 10 Majestic Stardust, I believe. Next up is Majestic Absorption. So this one I don't really understand too much, but target one Stardust Dragon monster you control, or one single monster that specifically lists that card in its text. Then activate one of these effects. Equip one face-up monster your opponent controls to that monster you control. It can attack directly this turn. Each time it destroys an opponent's monster by battle this turn, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's original attack. So, I mean, I do think it is a very good card for Stardust. It will help them get more attack, more everything. Where they really came up with the idea for Stardust, I don't really know, but hey, still a really good card. Majestic Mirage. If a face-up Stardust Dragon you control or face-up Synchro monster you control that specifically lists that card in its text leaves the field to activate your card effect or buy your card effect, you can apply one of the following effects. Special summon one of those monsters, banish one monster your opponent controls or in the graveyard. Any damage you take this turn is half. Basically, this is helping with the fact that Stardust Dragon has to get rid of itself to negate the effect, so yeah. That is a continuous chat, by the way, just in case you guys didn't know. We're going to save that new Synchro monster for last. Next up is Stardust Illuminate. Target one Stardust monster from your deck to the grave. Or if you control Stardust Dragon or Synchro monster specifically list that card in its text, you can special summon that monster from your deck instead. You can banish this card from your graveyard, and then target one Stardust monster you control. Increase or reduce its level by 1 until the end of this turn. So, I like it. It does help a little bit with the new stuff, because now you can summon the new Synchro monster a little bit easier, since it's one level higher. Next up is Stardust Syncron. It is a level 4 tuner monster. It's a machine. 1500 attack, 1000 defense. It really does look like a tuned Stardust Dragon, a little mechanical. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can contribute one monster, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, you can not special monster from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Synchro monsters. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add one spell trap that specifically lists the card Stardust Dragon and its text from your deck to your hand. You can only use each of these effects of Stardust Syncron once per turn. So, not a bad card. It helps you search a spell or trap that lists Stardust Dragon, and it lets you tribute cards on your field to special summon it. So, not a bad card. Stardust Trail. If a monster you control is tributed, this is where Stardust Syncron's effect comes in handy. You can special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when the monster was tributed, or hand, even if not. But banish it when it leaves the field. If a warrior, Syncron, or Stardust monster is synchro summoned using this card as material, you can place one Stardust token, Dragon, Light, level 1, attack 0, defense 0. You can special summon one Stardust token. You can only use each effect of Stardust Trail once per turn. So it will give you a token, and yeah, that will help out. So next up is Wish Converging Dragon. You can only special summon Wish Converging Dragon once per turn. Cannot be used as synchro material except for the synchro summon of a Majestic monster. This card's name becomes Majestic Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. When you draw this card, you can reveal it, special summon it from your hand. Then if you control a level 8 or higher Dragon Synchro monster, you can special one level 1 Dragon monster from your deck. So I'm guessing this is supposed to be maybe like a Stardust Shalong, or depending on what, for like a regular, or if we're sticking with the Stardust only stuff. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to find some other ways to combine this with some other new stuff. Now we get to our new boss, the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Majestic Dragon plus one non-tuner monster, that including a Dragon Synchro monster. Must first be synchro summoned. Once per turn, you can negate the effect of one effect monster your opponent controls for each Stardust Dragon and each synchro monster that specifically lists that card and its text in your grave. So you're guaranteed at least one negate if you play with Stardust Dragon in there, or at least a dragon that includes Stardust Dragon in its name. This card can make one additional attack during each battle phase. Once per turn, your opponent activates a card or effect. You can banish this card until the end phase, and if you negate the activation, and if you do, banish that card. So, yeah, it's actually, I really like the boss monster. It is really cool. I like the design a lot. And yeah, I can't wait for this thing to come out in the TCG, so we can all start playing it. Anyway, guys, that is all for the video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.